Hello everyone, this is Randa here, and before we get started with this video, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I know most of them coming from the Undertale live streams, but just in general, thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. Really do appreciate it. There's definitely going to be more live streams coming in the future, and yeah, let's get on to the video. Hello everyone, this is Riley here, and welcome to my 200 subscriber special. Kind of, I guess. But yeah, today we are going to be doing a personality test. I got it from 16personalities.com. So I guess this is a Myers-Briggs personality test. Um, I guess it's a test to see what kind of personality type I am. So I'm mostly an introvert, I guess. So without further ado, this is my 200 subscriber special, and let's get on with the video. The Nearest Type Explorer takes less than 12 minutes. Answer honestly, even though you don't like the answer. Try not to leave any neutral answers. Okay, got it. So if you guys don't know, this is a personality test to see what kind of person are you, or what kind of personality do you have, based around answering these questions as honestly as you can. So yeah, let's just get on it. So the first question says, you find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people. I do have to agree to some extent that I am mostly a shy person in real life, since that's why I do videos on stream. Just because it's difficult for me to introduce myself to other people in the public area. So yeah, I do have to agree to some extent. Well, sometimes it's not really hard for me to introduce myself. Sometimes if I need to ask someone a question, I'll definitely ask them. But yeah, it is. But in general, it's just really hard for me to introduce myself to other people. Okay. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. I would say I agree. Yeah, I agree to a little bit. So I'm probably not going to go in depth to every single answer. Obviously, it will take forever since it's meant to be 12 minutes, but if I kept doing that, it would literally be over an hour. So I'm probably just gonna read through the questions and just answer them. So you often get so lost in thought you ignore or forget your surroundings. I agree a little bit, but not really too much. Okay, you try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. I can stand. I have to disagree a little bit. And once I get an email, I always check it out, and if I do have time, I respond to it. So yeah, I have to disagree just a little bit. More disagree. Yeah, you can see that. You find it easy to stay relaxed even when there is some pressure. Yeah, I get. Well, it's I get a disagree a little bit, just because it's a little hard. Once you're like in like a competition or something, you have to do stuff like you just feel pressure, or just peer pressure from like tasks that you need to do in order for you to win, or just for an example. So yeah, it's pretty hard for me to relax. You Okay, next question. You do not usually initiate conversations? Yeah, I don't start conversations at all. I let other people start conversations. So yeah, that's basically me. I don't like starting conversations, but if I do sometimes, I don't have to. I'm not like, I don't wait for other people. Sometimes you need to ask uh like you need to start a conversation for something. You really do something just out of sheer curiosity. I have to agree to some extent. Let's continue here. Do you feel superior to other people? No, I don't. I feel like I'm the lower part of like just trying to do stuff with other people. I like when there's like a group project, I'm the one that's usually just in the background. I'm not the leader or anything like that. Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. Mm, well, I do have a semi messy backpack, but I like being organized. Being organized is very important. It's very nice. It just makes you feel more, just you just know where everything is instead of like adapting to, oh geez, adapting to like some environment. It is important to be adaptable to your environment. You are usually highly motivated and energetic. Yeah, I like to say motivated a little. Like I agree. Sometimes I'd be lazy a little bit, but just stay motivated and energetic. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. Ooh, that's a tough question. Sometimes you do have to win a debate in order for you to have self motivation of success. I would say probably agree a little bit. I really I'm more of a like emotional person, so I do care about other people's emotions, since I do know uh like what they feeling like. Like I try to put myself in their shoes and try to see like how upset they are. But sometimes you do have to win like a debate just for your self confidence. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. I guess yeah. Sometimes yeah. Mostly I have to, because sometimes people look at me and just say, they like don't know who I am, and so I literally have to justify myself to others since I'm mostly a shy person. Sometimes you have to expose yourself to let the other people know that to let the other people know who you really are as a person, not just what they just get my first impression of. Yeah, like this guy's shy and I don't think he has a good life, but in reality, I'm a really nice person. I don't really like arguing unless it's like really need to argue about something. I don't really argue too much. I'm not an enemy. I'm more friendly than an enemy. Your home and work environments are quite tidy. Uh, I guess so. With a little bit of agreement, but it's most of my environment is uh, a little. I don't know. It's a little messy here and there, but I could work with it. So we're still here. 20 out of we got 20 questions. Yeah, wait. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. I guess we're 20% of the way there. You do not mind being at the center of attention. Oh god. I don't. I really don't like being the center of attention. Which is, I don't. I'm not. I don't like being the center of attention. Like whenever I have to do like go up to do a presentation, I really don't like doing that. Or just going up to like a classroom and talking in front of the whole classroom. It's I don't really like being the center of attention. I don't like that, because if I mess up, since then it's just I'm just gonna feel bad, and I don't really like feeling that way. So yeah, I don't really like being the center of attention. You consider yourself more practical than creative. I do have to agree, because I like when something's more functional than being good looking. So yeah, I more of a practical person than creative. I'm not very creative at all. I'm not very good at that. But if I do need to be creative, I could be creative, but I prefer having more practical. Um, I'm more of a practical person than a creative person. People can really upset you. Yeah, you can't upset me, dude. If you make fun of me, I don't really care. Unless it's my family. If you attack my family, then you can't do that. But if you attack me, I don't even care, dude. I don't care. You can talk trash to me all you want. That's why, like during my streams, some people say it in the chat like, "Oh, you suck," and I'm just like, "Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care if you say that. You're just trying to build your own self-confidence, and you're just trying to get a reaction from me. But you're gonna get no reactions from me if you upset me." But it's more like a online thing. But if it's like real life, more real life or like person to person interaction and someone upsets me, I'm just gonna shake my head. I'm just gonna do this. Like, oh my gosh, come on, dude. Okay, I'll just put it here. So I do get a little bit upset, but oh my gosh, this car is beeping a lot, dude. Don't mind the car beeping. It's uh, like I said, apartments. Ooh, okay. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. I don't really travel a lot, but if I did travel, yeah, I would plan it out. It's often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. No, no, no. It's to relate, and I like to relate myself to other, like I like to see other people's feelings and what they feel. Like if it's like a real person like right next to me and they're sad, I always will feel sad as well because like to say like my friend whose parents died or something like that, and if I saw him like crying or something, I would feel bad as well. I would just feel heartbroken as well. I would literally be the same thing, as I would just like try to comfort him as much as I could. And yeah, I do care for a lot for people's feelings though. I do care a lot about. I'm more of a caring person. Your mood can change very quickly. Um, not yeah. I guess yeah. It could change very quickly. From like I'm happy, and then some bad news comes in. I'm like, oh my, yeah. I don't disagree with that statement, but I don't really agree with that statement. So, but I do a little bit of agree. I do have mood changes a little bit. So let's just continue here. So, in the discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. The truth hurts, but I do agree. You should say the truth, like most of the time. Not all the time, because if you're getting robbed and if someone wants your, let's just say, I don't know, your phone number or something like that, you have to lie at some point. So it's, but in general, you should tell the truth. Even though the truth could hurt, you're better off telling the truth and letting them know than lie and just faking a conversation. So I would say truth. Telling the truth is more important. Even though I am a sensitive guy, I do care for other people's emotions. Sometimes you gotta break the limit of the emotion or the barrier of emotion and hit them with that truth. You know what I mean? So yeah, sometimes you just have to tell the truth, even though the truth could hurt. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. So I rarely worry. No, I worry a little bit. Your work style is, wait, did I read that right? You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. Yeah, I do. Okay. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than to a methodical and organized approach. Random energy spikes. Well, since I'm a college student, yeah, it's sometimes you do need a little bit of random energy spikes. Like sometimes you're tired, sometimes you're just energetic. You're often envious of others. I guess a little bit of agree. I try to see. No, no. Sometimes I worry too much about another person, thinking like, what does this guy think of me? I don't know what this guy think. Like, what does he think of me as a person? I don't know. So yeah, I do have to agree to some extent, but sometimes I don't really care what other people think of me. I just try to do my own thing. An interesting book or video game is often better than a social event. Yeah, yeah. I prefer. I do these that I don't go to social events like parties. I don't party a lot, but I could be a party person, but I just don't do that. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. I would have to agree. Yeah, you have to it's better to know what you're gonna do in like a school project. You have to know what you're gonna do. But sometimes it doesn't really work out too well, and you need to improvise. So yeah, I think you have to have uh something planned out, just in general planned out. But then if something doesn't work out too well, it's always best to improvise, and sometimes improvising is more better than the actual plan itself. So I would have to say I have to somewhat agree, but not fully agree on that subject. You rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. Yeah, I don't really like daydream that much. I do sometimes. Yeah. You often find yourself lost in thought when you are walking in nature. Um, Not really though. I don't really think about like fantasies when walking through nature. I don't really think about that. Do I? No, I don't. I don't think so. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. No, I don't. No, I don't worry about that. Well, maybe a little bit, but I don't worry a lot. I don't even worry about it. If someone doesn't respond to me quickly, it's like a text message. Like if someone doesn't respond to me quickly, I'll just say like, okay, they're probably busy. That's what I would say. They're probably busy or something like that. As a parent, as a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I want my child to be more kind than other to others than just be like a nerd. I don't want him to be a full on nerd. I want to see him be like very nice to others and be kind. I don't want him to be too nerdy. If he's too nerdy, I don't know about that. Even though I'm a little bit nerdy. I'm still kind to others. I'm really kind to others. You do not let other people influence your actions. Yeah, I have to disagree about that. Some people influence me a lot. Well, I no wait. Do I? Wait, hold on. I gotta think about this. You do not let other people influence your actions. Um, yeah, I would have to agree. I don't let other people like when someone asks me to be a moderator, I'm just like, no, stop it. Stop asking to be a moderator. I don't want you to be a moderator in my chat. Unless you really earned it, then I'll let you be a moderator. But no free mods. No free mods. You can't influence me to become to make you a mod. So yeah. I don't let I don't really let other people influence me or influence my actions, but sometimes they do. Sometimes there was this one time I think someone influenced me to do something, but it wasn't really important. When you sleep, your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. Hmm, not really. I just dream about some other stuff, like something that's I don't know. Sometimes I dream about weird stuff, but mm, no, no, not really. It does not take you much. It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. So like, if I'm going from high school to college, uh, I would say no. It takes time for me to get the hang of everything. So like just like where I am and just trying to fit in as a new college student, as a freshman. It's like from middle school to high school, you had to get used to more mature students. It's a little weird, but yeah, it takes a little bit of time for me to get used to everything since I have to be there. Probably like it will take probably like maybe around a month or 2 months just for me to uh fit in. So yeah, I would say that. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I like to plan stuff out, but sometimes you just have to improvise a lot. So yeah, I would say I'm more of an improviser, but sometimes yeah, I did say earlier that planning is more important, But then sometimes you do have to improvise. That's what I said. So yeah, sometimes you do have to improvise. I would say yeah, I mostly don't plan a lot of stuff. So I just improvise and try to do something that's probably out of the ordinary, but yeah, I'm more of a natural improviser. I would say so. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yeah, sometimes my emotions get the best of me, and if something bad happens. But mostly, if it's happy emotion, then my emotions do control me a lot. You enjoy going to social? Well, yeah, I would like not too much though. Sometimes I do have to control my emotions. Let's just say I have like a test or a quiz, and then the day before the quiz, like a horrific major event happens within my family, and then the next day during the test, my emotions, I literally can't focus on this test because something bad happened to my family member. This is a scenario. This is not really like what really happened. This is just a scenario or an idea. Just thinking about an idea. See, yeah, sometimes my emotions could control what I do. So yeah, I have to agree on that. But not fully though, not fully. You enjoy going to social events that involve dress up or role playing activities? Not really. I don't really go to social events at all. Let's just say that, except for like prom. But that's pretty much it. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical. Okay, okay, calm down. Okay. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas. So like sci-fi, right? Or like some wizardry or magic. Since that's pretty much unrealistic, but it's a really cool idea though. Yeah, yeah, it's more fun that way. You would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan? Yeah, I have to agree to some extent. Sometimes having a detailed plan is good, but but most of the time you just have to improvise if your plan doesn't really work at all. You have to improvise. There's no going back. So, but to see, yeah. Okay, you are a relatively reserved and quiet person. Yes, that's me right there. That's definitely me. Definitely me. Okay, if you had a business, would you find it very difficult to fire loyal but unperforming employees? Oh, yeah, yeah, it would be hard for me because since they're just trying their best to do their job, they're being loyal to you, they're being real with you, but they're underperforming though, meaning that they're not doing their job right, but they're being honest and saying, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to, I don't know, or to say he's a chef or like a sous chef or something like that. And he's cooking the food and the food is like meh at best. It's pretty underperforming, but he's trying his best though. It would be really hard for me to, not really. If he's doing bad, then you have to fire him, right? You have to fire him. But it would be a little hard for me to fire the underperforming employee. But if you gotta do something, you just gotta do it, man. The only way to do it is just to do it, man. You just gotta do what you need to do. So yeah, I have to agree. But sometimes you just have to fire the not the underperforming employee. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence. I'm in a philosophy class, so yeah, yeah. Since I am in a philosophy class, I have to agree on that one. Because in philosophy, you have to think like, where does the world come from, and who are you as a person? So yeah, I'm in a philosophy class, and we think about that every time. Oh Jesus, oops, Ripperoonie. Okay, we continue. Logic is usually more important than the heart when it comes to making important decisions. Hmm. Let's just say we're in a let's just say we're in a bomb diffusing scenario, and then you gotta cut a wire, right? So there's like a green and then a blue wire. Logic says cut the green wire, but your gut feeling tells you to cut the blue wire. It's kind of like that. It's like what's more, it's a lot like obviously you want to cut the green wire, but sometimes you just have a gut feeling that just cutting that blue wire is gonna disable the bomb. So which one would I be more logical or more uh like more of a gut feeling? Hmm, I would say more logical, but sometimes you have to go from the heart. Did I agree on all of these? Jesus. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. Yeah, I like having more options than having like a set amount of items to do. Sometimes I just love having more options open to me. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with the problem. Yeah, yeah, like from the friend who is sad. Wow, I literally just said something similar to this. Like I would like to comfort him more than offer a solution to a problem. Like just to make him feel a little better, and then after I make him feel better, then we could, then after that we could try to solve the problem after. That's more me right there. You really feel insecure? Sometimes I feel insecure, so yeah, I have to disagree about it. I feel a little insecure about my like I don't know, my body weight, I guess, since I'm more of a heavy person. No, I'm not heavy. I'm fluffy. Just kidding. But yeah, sometimes you have to feel. I feel a little bit of insecurity. You have no difficulties coming up with personal timeable and wait. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. Not really. So if there is a something that I need to do, and you can't reach. Well, hold on. I have to think about this. I don't have. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. Hmm, not really. No, it's not. It's. I have to disagree. Sometimes it's a little difficult for me to stay on track on something, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a terrible person. Oh my god. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. Ooh, ooh, that one hurts. No, I like being like more cooperative. Uh, Even though it's not the right thing to do. Oh wait, hold on. I think I'm misinterpreting the question. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. So maybe if someone is putting like a sticker on a poster, but then you're gonna say, no, that's gonna look bad. I know it's gonna look bad. Yeah. I will have to agree a little bit. Sometimes you have. No, wait. I like being like with teamwork though. The teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. Probably just a little disagree on that. Sometimes you have to be cooperative than being right, but sometimes being right is the best way to go about a project. You think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not. Well, I like having facts with when someone has when someone okay, it's a good example of like Infinite Warfare or Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Some people just say it's bad because it's bad. I don't really respect that like opinion of yours because all you're saying is Infinite Warfare is bad, but you never. Okay, first of all, I don't think you've ever played Infinite Warfare, and second of all, you're just saying that because it's a bandwagon. It's fun to say, oh yeah, Infinite Warfare is bad because it's fun because everyone's doing it. I really don't like that. But On the other hand, though, when someone does have a really good, like, they really have a good evidence, they have, okay, if they have good evidence to support their opinions, then yeah, I respect that. But to say, oh, Infinite Warfare is bad because I'm not a fan of the movement system, I'm not a fan of the sci-fi, or the theme of the game. So yeah, I do respect that. So yeah, I do respect other people's opinions most of the time. Yeah, most of the time, yeah. It's just that little bit where they say, "Oh yeah, it's bad because it's bad." Okay, but yeah, if sometimes when it's more I expect more when it's factual, but when it's not factual, I don't. I guess so. I guess so. Yeah. You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. When there's like a group of people near me, when I have to work together, I do feel a little bit more energetic since there's other people to interact with than just by myself. But I like whenever I spend time with myself doing a project, uh, I feel a little bit more energetic because most of the ideas are coming from my brain. You frequently misplace your things a little bit. Sometimes I do, but I don't know. I don't really misplace my things, but sometimes I do. But not all the time though. You see yourself as a very emotional stable. A little bit, yeah. Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. Not really. No, not really. You would okay. Let's just go through this quickly now. You would not call yourself a dreamer. What? I like to think about stuff, or just I daydream a good amount sometimes. Sometimes I just fall asleep in class, and it's bad. But yeah, I don't think I would be. I would call myself a dreamer just a little bit because I do fall asleep a little bit. You usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. Yeah, 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 yeah. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than your imagination. Yeah, I have to agree because if what like let's just say if you're like a mechanic or whatever, you have to know how to be a mechanic. So I don't know what I was trying to go in there. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but yeah, sometimes you have to. Yeah, it's best. Oh, let's just say someone is like someone has like a heart attack, like in front of you. Do you want to, if you're a normal pedestrian or a normal person who has no experience of medical, or yeah, you don't have medical experience, would you rather do the medical experience? Would you rather do the CPR yourself or wait like 10 minutes for a professional doctor to do CPR? I would like to wait, but sometimes you just have to do something to save a life. So I would have to. I don't know. I'm like in between this. I'm a little in between. I would say yeah, yep. It's better to have experience than just imagine stuff out of your head. You worry too much about what other people think. A little bit. Let's just say I do something dumb, and I worry about, okay, did I just do something dumb? And what are they gonna think about me? I don't know. If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. Yeah, yeah. I don't like being the center of attention at all. You have a tendency to procrastinate until there's not enough time to do everything. Yeah, sometimes as a college student you procrastinate, or just like a student in general, or like maybe like high school and college. You tend to procrastinate. Oh, a lot of people tend to procrastinate. You feel very anxious and in stressful situations, like Fortnite. In Fortnite, my palms get really sweaty when there's like three other people left, and and it's very stressful, and I feel very anxious. Like, okay, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna die? Where's the guy? Where's the guy? I don't know where he is. Where is he? Okay, he's right there. He's right there. Okay, should I shoot the wall or should I just wait for him to do something? Nah, I get very anxious in Fortnite. That's why I don't play that game. Okay, do you believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful? You believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful. Yes, I do agree with that. You have always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous things. Yeah, sometimes whenever there's like a cool movie or video game, I get a little interested. If it interests me, then yeah, sometimes it interests me, but not all the time. I just say like there's a movie about a video game. I'm a little interested, but not really, because from years past, video game movies tend to not do well. So I get a little like skeptical. Like, is this movie gonna be good? I don't know. But just I do agree to some extent. You often take initiative in social situations. Not really. I like when other people do stuff for me. So this is the last question here. And let's see what. Ooh, okay. My personality type is the adventurer. ISFP-T. Okay. This trait, okay, mind, extroverted, and introverted. This trait demonstrates how we interact with our environment. I'm more 76% introverted. Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. I'm more observant than intuitive. Okay. So I like seeing, I just like watching stuff rather than, I guess so. Okay. Nature. This trait demonstrates how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Yeah, I'm more of a feeling person than a thinking person. I feel more connections that way. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. So more prospecting than judging. Okay. Identity. This trait unpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. So I'm more turbulent than assertive. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's yeah. Okay. So there you go, guys. My personality type is an adventurer, ISFP-T. Hope you guys all enjoyed this 200 subscriber special. And yeah, now you guys know my personality type. So hope you guys all enjoy this video. It's been a while since I made videos, since I've been doing more live streams. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos and or live streams in the future. So hope you guys all enjoy your days, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. So peace out, guys.